Nope, it will be Palutena to start off.
Always a fan of Palutena. Not gonna lie, I've always liked this character. Even when people hated her, I loved Palutena. She's got a really good kit. She's fun to watch. She wins off of neutral exchanges. She does got some gimmicks, obviously, you know. I'm a big fan of like the shields, the guard points. But then you're facing off against the likes of Luigi over here.
Time was, we once thought that at the end of the Ultimate meta, every single player would have a pocket Palutena to deal with mid-tiers.
Yeah, I think the reason people didn't like Palu because everyone was playing Palu. Because she was an easy character. If you were good at neutral, you could play Palu.
Right, she was the equivalent of the Smash 4 Cloud, where if like you could play Smash, you could play Smash 4 Cloud, and then he also destroyed every mid-tier character.
And it was year one where people didn't have time to like go in depth with their character yet. So I think that's why people were frustrated with Palu.
But not anymore. Now all the mid-tiers beat Palu.
Yeah, which is kind of wild.
I wouldn't say they win the matchup, but the mid-tier players win those matchups. There's too many of them and not enough of her.
Right now, Zai's doing a fantastic job at this stage advantage, by the way. We are
yeah,
dominating this edge.
Also, a very good coach, too. I know he talks a lot with a lot of the Southeast players, and very, very informative, very, very knowledgeable about the game beyond his own characters. And, you know, you can see him putting a lot of skill on display with how he's piloting this Palutena. Only 26% on him thus far.
Did a very good job in that opening gambit. Just like, oh, I love it. He keeps getting the late hit of Nair, by the way. Popping up Luigi.
Yeah, very, very intentional to do that the way that Zai is currently. It's not an accident that he's hitting that every time. This time, though, it's the entire shebang. Carries Sal up to the top. Up air's coming through, and no jump from Luigi means he's forced to... Oh, he did have a jump. Never mind. He was just saving it. I was like, if you're going to jump, it would have been when you got hit by the first up air, but apparently not.
We take those hits. He wants to save it. He knows what's going to happen.
He does. Also, he is a Luigi. Does know to save your jump forever.
Another case, by the way, where we're starting on PS2, which is debatably Palu's best stage.
People are far too obsessed with PS2 being the most neutral stage. It's just not.
It's not the most neutral stage whatsoever.
When I see people pick PS2 against DK, I just know they don't understand stage picking in this game.
DK. Donkey Kong.
When I see them get ding-donged at 65 and die off of it 3 times.
Hilarious. But here we go. Spickles here. Final stock. See if we can try to get something going. Zai obviously going to connect those nairs on top of that, use the platforms to his advantage.
Yeah, this is just like, we've been talking about a couple like different things throughout this game, but it's really just been the Zai show.
Yeah.
Spickles unable to convert into the 0 to death either. Late hit nair, Zai. I definitely didn't know that Spickles would parry the wrong one, but he's able to convert off of it nonetheless.
Yep.
Down throw, no fair. And Spickles just giving up on the game. Saying GG's go next.
I think he recognized in that situation, like, it was going to be auto reticle or explosive flame, was going to eat a double jump, and then he was done after that.
And Zai was so good on stage for the entirety of that game that we did not even get to see him ledge trap, but he is a fantastic ledge trapper. So good at timing the Palu down tilt to 2-frame people coming back to stage. So good at converting into all of her kit. And so, like, I don't know if Spickles was coming back to that stage regardless of him giving up and holding into the blast zone.
All right, here we go. Game number 2. Zai sticking with that Palutena.
And, you know, with how good he played in game number 1, sorry, they're playing Yodeling in Meadow Hill, and I can no longer focus on the game.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
You've never heard this one?
What's it from?
This is Tekken.
Oh, really?
I think.
Honestly, I don't even want to cast anymore. I just want to listen to this song.
You just get to listen to them yodel in Metal Hill. I can't remember what song, what game this comes from, but like my brain is just telling me Tekken. Chad will correct me if I'm wrong in a second here.
I've definitely heard this song before, but I have no idea where it's from.
It's like what's the name of that law on the internet that's like the quickest way to get the correct answer to something is just to say something that's blatantly wrong so somebody corrects you?
Oh yeah, my favorite Street Fighter character.
It is Tekken. Okay, I was right. Thank you, guys.
My favorite Street Fighter character is Kazuya.
You know, the way the world's going, I wouldn't be surprised if he somehow ends up in Street Fighter.
Hey, I mean, he was in Street Fighter Across Tekken.
Yeah.
That was basically a Street Fighter game.
Okay. I would love to see Street Fighter like just randomly start exploring crossovers, but they've got so many characters to add to 6 before they get to that point, I think.
Akuma was in Tekken, so...
Akuma was in Tekken. Akuma's been in a lot of games.
Yeah.
Akuma is, you know what game you can play both Street Fighter and Tekken characters in? Brawlhalla. You could play like Chun-Li, Ken, Ryu, Jin,
John Cena.
You can play John Cena in that game as well. Brawlhalla's crossovers are wild. If you ever like want to shock yourself, just look at the wiki list of the characters that are in Brawlhalla. You get like Negan from The Walking Dead fighting John Cena from the WWE.
Meanwhile, on this game alone, pretty even percents right now.
Yeah.
3 stocks.
Ooh. And Zai getting caught on the neutral get up thanks to that Luigi Cyclone, but is able to very quickly turn that situation around. Convert into a back air for the stock. Great stuff. But Spickles playing a lot better in this game, well, until he misses out the correct hitbox, and now Zai's got a much bigger opportunity than he had moments ago. Try and get this ledge trap on Luigi, and is going to catch the back hit of Nair to continue putting the hurt on him.
Yeah, making him use that jump a little bit early too. Just rolls in and punishes the explosive flame, landing that up smash. Okay, no auto reticle coming your way. Can't find the answer. I like that we're going for the down airs on the platform too, trying to bounce up from there. It's a really good tool for Palu to just be able to like smack someone who's standing on the ground below her.
I do just like that Zai is willing to play that distance game though. Like, he's got really good coverage on the platform like you're talking there. But when Spickles disengages and is like, okay, I'm going to throw fireballs for a minute, Zai is like, okay, hold this auto reticle.
Bet. Plunger getting a lot of mileage right now, putting it on the ledge to like force out a specific timing from Zai.
Yeah, all these plungers definitely a little bit of a hassle to get past. Owen, but the ledge trap, Zai was ready for it. Buffers an option off ledge and gets away. I was fully expecting Zai to have to do like a ledge drop teleport to center stage to try and get away from that, but Spickles gives it away. Oh, rapid jab.
And falls out of it, out of the parry. Of all tools to go for. Dead.
Luigi Cyclone for the stock. For the first time in this set, Spickles got a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, doing much better than the previous game, not gonna lie. Okay, forcing out that air dodge again. Zai just trying to read it out. Catches the 2-frame, pops him up. I mean, that's really easy with down tilt with Palu because it's such a long, active move.
You saw how patient Zai was. Like, a lot of the time, you'll see some Palus just throwing out, like, 5 or 6 down tilts in that situation because, like, one of them might hit, but Zai, very intentional with the timing, recognizing exactly when Spickles is going to up B at the very last moment. Converts it into a stock, and that lead that we were talking about just a moment ago, it's gone.
Goodbye. So the flame forces him to go for the fastfall. He grabs the ledge right afterwards. Zai runs back in, spaces out the grab, forces out yet another air dodge. We got the side B coming out.
Gotta find a way off this ledge, past Zai, and eventually it's just making him miss. Quick little conversion off of the down throw, but it's not the conversion that Luigi wanted for sure. Back air in your future, I was thinking.
Dude, I held my breath. I thought back air was coming.
Crystal Ball says no, though. There it is. We were waiting for it.
Supposed to flame out here, maybe an auto reticle. No.
Has a jump. No, doesn't have a jump. I've been tricked every time.
I think he thought he had a jump.
I think Spickles did as well, but nothing to save him this time. Down he goes. Game 2 in Zai's favor. Only one, I believe, away from top 16. Yeah, this is his top 16 qualifier set.
Yeah, winner's side. So even if Spickles loses this next game, he's still got another shot at it.
No, this is losers.
Oh, this is losers?
Yeah, this is losers.
Oh, no, bro.
So, all of it on the line for Spickles at the moment. Gonna have to make it happen or go home at 17th place from Dreamhack Atlanta.
Busting out that Smash 64 version of Brinstar. Hey, yo, we going back in time.
Early start once again from Zai.
No.
Oh, and that's the jump gone.
He purposely got hit by that to stop him from recovering, and he still made it back.
Spickles, I'm just gonna stop calling out when I think jump is gone because I don't know how he keeps mixing me every time, and I think Zai thought he lost the jump too. Might not matter though.
Luigi is an elusive creature, and I love how deep Zai went for that forward air.
Oh, and great spacing right outside of the range of the Luigi Cyclone so that not even the wind hitbox pulls Zai in. And I see Austin dancing out of the corner of my eye. He's loving this music, but Spickles is loving that F smash Quick little stock taken, evens us back up at 2 apiece.
Can't help it, man. It's too nostalgic. 66 damage right now on Spickles. Has to jump over that grab. Give him a sec. I like the spacing from Zai too. Like, he's purposely putting himself in a spot that he can land Explosive Flame and then keep him at arm's length, because Luigi's Fireball's got nothing on Palutena's projectiles.
Yeah, just another example of Spickles going, okay, I need a second to catch my breath, and Zai going, bet. Down throw, back air, puts him deep off stage again, forces out the air dodge with the Explosive Flame, but he gets the ledge and misses the grab, so Zai's going to have to get a little bit trickier to take the second stock and hang on. No, okay, great DI from Zai to get away.
That could have been extremely disastrous. Spickles had an opportunity for, combustion coming out.
Hello there!
How you doing? You went to grab on me, son? Super jump punch coming your way. Spickles now has a lead, but maybe not for long. We'll see how this recovery goes.
Gotta get back up on stage. Zai,
Too high.
Too high percent for that down tilt to function, and he just stood there!
Menacingly!
Terrifying! He got the kill in the end, too. Spickles starting to jump out of his chair after that one connected.
Gets another point blank auto reticle just on the shield. Good parry, nothing off of it. Look how safe they're both playing.
Spickles does seem to have finally gotten the timing down for the countering the last hit of Nair, because we saw throughout the first 2 games, he certainly got caught with a lot of like late hit Nairs because he countered the wrong ones, and yeah, this is very bad.
I thought his jump was, what the?
We've been tricked every time. That's why I didn't say it, Austin. Spickles seems like he might have a second jump. I think he's cheating.
Check him switch. Okay, back air, not gonna be able to land. This is still doable because all Spickles needs is a grab. And I think Zai is hyper aware of what Luigi wants.
Luigi's only want one thing.
It's disgusting.
And Zai's not going to let it happen. Now 28%, has taken enough of those straight hits.
Oh, no.
He's way too high percent for it to do anything. And Spickles was cooking up something nasty.
My man wave landed.
Yeah, wave land backwards on platform to try and catch maybe like a panic tech in from Zai, I would guess.
Try to get back on there. Down tilt into forward air. Too high a percentage for that to connect. We're still living the dream here at 159. Spickles desperately trying to get back stage, but unfortunately ran out of juice in the engine. 3-0 lead for Zai. Going to move on into top 16 loser side. Spickles going down with a 17th place finish.